Hello and welcome back to another video, and today I have an epic hero deck profile for you guys. As I said, videos, face camera, 500 subscribers, let's go. Thank you guys so much for that. 1,000, I'm coming for you. Just watch out, watch behind your back, as you know, 1,000, I'm coming for you. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video. We have for you a hero deck profile for today. This deck is a going first variant of the deck. I think it's probably the better variant in my personal opinion. Of course, I can be wrong. This is just my personal thoughts on it, and I think that it can end on a pretty insane board. So yeah, let's get right into the video. We have triple elemental hero Stratos. Stratos is probably one of the best cards like that there are for like searching, because on summon you can just grab any hero monster, and it's also built in spell and trap removal, and it doesn't matter if it's normal summon or special summon. If you have Stratos in your hand, you have full combo. Same with our next card, Ferris. If you have Ferris in your hand, you have full combo. Ferris gives you access to Increase, which in turn gives you access to Vion, and it's just really free. If you open Stratos and you search Ferris, and oh my god, that's the combo. Yeah, and you are running 6 of these, so very consistent. Not to mention that it's not only 6, because you also have a Hero Lives and Reinforcement of the Army, so it's technically 8 copies of this card, which really means that it just really consistent. It's really good. We have double Vision Hero Increase, because if we draw it, we still want to be able to use the everything. And to go off, but drawing it isn't the worst thing in the world. It's still a really great card, giving you access to our next card over here, double Vision Hero Vion. Vision Hero Vion, you know, sending our Malicious to the graveyard enables all of the combos with our Link monster over here, Extra Hero Cross Crusader. This card is really great. And yeah, Vion gives us access to that combo, so in turn Vion is very mandatory in the deck. If you guys are not running these 10 cards, then I don't think you guys are playing heroes right, because I think whether you're playing the going first variant or you're playing the OTK variant, I think it's really important to have these 10 cards in your main deck, and because it pays off really well. Next up, we have double Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist is obviously one of my personal favorite hero cards, actually. I love this card. I remember it's just really fun to play with this card. It's what you usually use to make your what's it called, Dark Claw, but it's not the only thing. There are a lot of other hero monsters, not to mention that it just searches you your mass change, and it's part of your main combo, so this card is really good. A solid 2 of, you know, it searches, it does a lot of stuff. I really like this card. Yeah, that's my explanation for Shadow Mist. Not much to say over there. We have double Destiny Hero Malicious. This card is like ping-ponging back and forth off the ban list. I think Konami finally settled on 2 of this card though, because it didn't come back last ban list with the ban list of 4-3. That's fine. The deck and combo is still amazing with it. Obviously, if it went to 1, it's a dead card and you wouldn't even be running it. But with this card, it enables all of your combos with Vion and Extra Hero Cross Crusader. Very good card. Would not cut it for anything ever. I don't care. I would just not. We have 1 Solid Soldier. I know this seems like a bit, but I feel like this is more than enough. It's just an amazing extender, if anything. And yes, so 1 Solid Soldier, very good card. I think it's worth running. We have the 1 Celestial along with our 1 Dynatag for our mini Destiny Hero package. Both of these are very good cards, and they are pretty good in time too, so that's something to keep in mind. We have the 1 Destiny Hero Plasma for our other part of our Destiny Hero like engine, I guess. This card is absolutely nuts, being a not 3,000, like an insane floodgate that you can have on the board consistently as part of your going first combo. This and Dark Claw and so many other things, it's just too good. This card is insane. This card alone is why I think that the going first variant is better than the going second one, that OTK'S. They're both good, but I feel this is just better. Now we are getting into the pricey hero cards. We have the 1 Liquid Soldier along with the 1 Adjusted Gold. Both of these are pretty good. Adjusted Gold giving you access to an insane Raigeki, and Liquid Soldier for one of the best battle effects of all time, with, you know, the Monster Sunrise that you summon with it. These cards are just insane, and I think that if you guys aren't running these, then it's either because you don't have the budget, which in that case it's completely okay, but if you guys do have the budget for it, I highly recommend springing for it, because it will just elevate the deck's performance by a lot, and will just make it overall more enjoyable to play, because you can just do more, and that's always more fun with a deck like this. Because the thing about older decks is that sometimes you play with them, and sure, they're really cool, they're really fun, but they don't really do that much. But with cards like these, it pushes it over to where it can compete with meta decks, and it just makes it really good in that scenario. We have our hand traps now. We have triple Ash Blossom Joy Spring and double Ghost Bell Haunted Mansion. You can also do triple Ghost Bell, double Ash. It's up to you. Ghost Bell's really good this format against Dragtron, basically every deck, and Ash is just a generic, you know, it's Ash. It's one of the best hand traps of all time. It is the best hand trap of all time. We have the one Elemental Hero, Honest Nails, for our final card of the deck. This card is just really nice to have. I really like this card. And, yeah, that's it for the monsters. Quite a bit of monsters, I know. I believe it's 26 monsters, if I'm correct. But, you know, it's worth it. These cards are great, and I would not cut them. Onto our spells and traps, or spells. We have Triple E Emergency Call. This makes us have even more of our Stratos interfaces. So instead of having 8 with Hero Lives and Reinforcement of the Army, we now actually have 11. So yeah, this card's pretty good, not to mention it can add anything from the deck, so that just makes it, you know, insane. We have Triple Fusion Destiny. This card is good at unbreaking your hand. It's good in a slowed game state, but also as an opener. The restriction is kind of annoying, but it's nothing that you can't play around. This card's pretty great. I know a lot of people are debating on whether or not it's worth it to run the Destiny Hero package. I'm personally pro Destiny Heroes. I know some people aren't. This is really a personal preference type thing. So if you guys don't like the Destiny Heroes, don't run them. That's my take on that. We have Triple Mass Change. This card is probably one of the main heart and souls of the deck, other than Stratos and like Ferris. Not much to say about this card. Free Dark Claw, free Anki, free anything. This card is just insane. Shadow Mist searches it. You know, this card is just part of your main combo. It's the reason why this card is also a good first variant, and I just really think it's a great card. We have the one A Hero Lives alongside the Reinforcement of the Army, 2 of the most busted cards of all time. This card, if it was at 3, that would just be stupid. And Reinforcement of the Army is just one of the best cards of all time in my opinion. Being able to add any warrior monster from your deck to your hand, level 4 low. That's the whole effect. It's just really good. The one Polymerization, Miracle Fusion, Dark Calling. I'm not going to explain these. These are fusion spells. Yeah, like Liquid Soldier, Dusty Gold, and Poly for Vine. You know, it just makes sense. I don't have to go into these. Onto the extra deck, we have double Dark Claw. Dark Claw obviously being one of the most amazing fusion monsters in the game. And yeah, pretty great floodgate, especially in this format where everything is so graveyard reliant. Dark Claw is just really nice to have. We have the one Anki for when we do want to OTK, because remember, this deck can still OTK amazing going second and have an amazing going first emerald. So yeah, you might as well run Anki. One Blast. Blast is, you know, for the Stratos. Stratos is a win. A great card, I wouldn't cut it. The one Malicious Bane, the other really expensive card in the deck. Once again, same thing. You guys can afford these, I recommend getting them. If you guys can't afford these, then don't, obviously. We have the one Masked Hero Acid. This card's pretty cool. I personally like it, and it works with the Liquid Soldier really well. We have the one Elemental Hero Escoriado, or I know I didn't say that right. It's like very different, but yeah, this card's pretty decent. It's interesting, and sometimes you do want to make this for the OTK, so yeah, it's pretty cool. One Absolute Zero. This card is pretty great. I'm not going to explain this card because I'm sure you guys already all know this card. I don't know, I think it's pretty cool, but yeah, let's hop into the next one. We have the one Elemental Hero Sunrise. You guys are lucky, this card dropped so heavily. Like, I remember on the day of release, it was like 50 bucks. Next day, it dropped to like 6, and I was so sad because I had mine, you know, I bought a box of it, I pulled a lot of stuff, and everything just dropped except for Liquid Soldier, and it was so sad. Especially because I traded away my the Dark Magicians, and then that skyrocketed. So I don't know. Well, it dropped down, so I'm happy now. But you know, yeah, what happened happened. I mean, if it helps, I did trade it for an Ultimate Red Black Rose, so I'm not mad about that at all. We have the one Destiny Hero Dystopia. This card's really great. Destiny Hero, you know, continuing with that line of Destiny Heroes, we have Destiny Hero Dangerous. This card is pretty good. We have double Extra Hero Cross Crusader. This is the best Hero Link monster, and it allows all of your combos to work. Running 2 of this card just feels right, and I don't think I'd run 1. 2 is definitely the right number. We have the one Extra Hero Dread Decimator. This card is really great when it helps you with OTK and so on. Just a lot of decks can't out such a big monster. And finally, we have our one Extra Hero Wonder Driver. For the scenarios, it does come up. Side decks options, we have Lancia, Droplets, Cosmics, Harpies, Feather Duster, Mind Control, Red Reboot, and Triple Evenly Match. And that's it for this deck profile. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smash the like button, comment down below what you guys think of this epic deck. I love heroes, and I'm sure you guys do. And that's basically it for this time. Thank you so much for 500 subscribers. That is insane. And you know what? I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright guys, peace.